Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Yeehaw Lads podcast, episode number 53. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody from the Rallycross community that watched our last episode and really seemed to enjoy it.
You are the vast majority of our listeners.
Actually, yes, yeah. I'm sure they looked at the numbers. The other ones are like, this gets like 10 views. And I'm like,
Thanks, Joanne.
I see 67 or whatever it's at right now, and I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. So huge shout out to any of you that actually watched it. And if you came back for this one, even better. But you're not going to like it as much because it's going to be...
We're going back downhill.
This is our 1 year celebration show, so we're going to have a whole mess of stuff going on.
Woot woot.
We'll kick it off just covering the little important stuff, then we'll get into the celebration.
Yeah.
So let's see. Where do we want to start?
So last weekend was Memorial Day weekend.
Yes, today is Thursday. For anyone who's new, we record on Thursdays, post on Tuesdays. So this is after Memorial Day weekend. Did you guys do anything cool for Memorial Day weekend?
Worked my ass off outside.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It was a beautiful day to work outside. It was hot all the time.
No, it was horrible. It rained twice. And then I couldn't do like half my yard work. I was kind of peeved.
Wham.
Well, if you want to pull my pictures
If you would have done it.
Or do we want to go into memes first?
We could do some memes first.
Let's do memes first.
Get those out of the way first.
Yeah.
So we got 5 this week. We're keeping it light because we got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff to talk about.
This one was mine. So the caption goes, Grandpa who grew up in the 2000s.
Okay.
There is nothing wrong with saying you would let the Hex girls all choke you. It's what a real man would say and want.
Grandpa, come on, it's time to take your meds, dude.
You're not my dad! It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Yours doesn't even work anymore.
Shut up, you flat Stanley looking fucker. No, I shit you not, fuck boy. Back in my day, we used to hit him with one of these. That's right, bitch. Burn.
Why are you burning down a random mine?
Did you not hear what he said to me?
What'd he say?
He said, ha. I couldn't stand for that. It was a rite of passage online in the 2000s to be groomed on Kick or Omegle, Wizard 101, Reno. No place was safe. There were cocks everywhere.
Oh my
Now,
God.
you see, let me tell you a story from my childhood.
This one's funny.
You see, when I was a young boy, my father, he took me into the city.
No.
Wait.
I'm so tired of hearing about this fucking song.
If you ever interrupt that song again, I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna shove my foot so far up your ass, you're gonna brush your teeth with my toes.
Nothing like the first minute getting swear words out. Thanks.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, if you're here from Rallycross, I apologize.
Sorry.
That was one of the longest meme videos we've watched.
It's a minute and 13.
Oh, my other one's a minute too.
Mine's... I got one that's
How about we
I had 10 of them.
Well,
Nah, the next one's funny. The next one's funny. It's car related.
all right, well, we'll run through them, but jeebus.
Telling
minute plus.
future kids about Geo.
Best damn thing ever happened to General Motors, a company called Geo. They made this little shit called a tracker. I had one of them little bastards. It was sitting on Krager's, 235, 75, 15s. Four-wheel drive worked flawless. Now, it wasn't fast. It was only like a 1.6 liter motor, but by God, it was so light the bitch would float. You wouldn't get pulled over in one. They can't catch you speeding if you can't speed. You know,
That
mine
is
was a
true.
convertible.
Yeah.
Soft top.
Relatable.
If I ever flipped that bitch over, I'd have been a dead man. Every time I'd get in it, I'd look like Mr. Incredible. The old tracker looked about like a potato beetle with a windshield. Oh my God, don't get me started on the Metro. It looked more like a jelly bean. 3-cylinder motor. Yes, sir. 3 damn cylinders. Got about 1,000 miles per gallon. And it was so compact and light that if you hit another vehicle, it would not hurt it. But you would die. Yeah, I know an old boy that's been with women heavier than a Geo Metro. Couldn't haul a Geo Metro.
Couldn't take him home in a Geo Metro.
Okay, that
last
redeemed
line
it quite a
was
bit.
fucking perfect. I love that.
I'm like, oh yeah,
Is it bad? I still want a tracker so fucking
dude,
bad.
I don't even care about a tracker. I would just love any Geo product.
Perfect.
What the fuck?
Hey! Oh God! Oh,
Was
God.
this
What is-
planned? Oh.
Did you know about
Oh, I didn't know about this.
this? They can't hear you guys because the
Holy
mics
shit.
the mics are extremely
We've been
direct.
bamboozled. They brought cakes and
Okay.
drinks.
This is actually shocking to me.
Hello.
Wow.
Hi.
Wow. This is
See you later.
Oh.
yeah. You guys have to talk
Happy
into
to
the mic.
one year, yeehaw lads.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys can get way up on the mics if they want to
Yeah,
hear you.
so-
Otherwise,
We're
it's,
surprised that you guys made it this far. No, I'm just kidding.
We like just started.
We only joke about canceling it every episode.
no,
Wait,
I meant
that's a
surprised
joke?
that you made it 1 year.
Oh yeah.
The cake is really for me for listening to all 52.
Yeah, you
exactly.
deserve many more things
I
than
was
just
trying
that.
to get you a thing in there at some point.
a thing.
A thing. And to Joanne for listening to every fucking episode and listening to how dumb we
That's-
fucking are.
That's like 70 hours of us just saying nonsense. That's
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Just yapping.
Wow. Well, thank you guys. This is awesome.
Appreciate it.
Fun.
Should have locked the door.
You're such a
Start
dick.
texting Marcus like,
Yeah, you,
hey, how do
you left the door open, so we saw our opportunity. We
open
took
or
it.
unlocked?
Unlocked?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Potato.
So like it was
potato.
one of them that would have left it open then, but
Yeah.
I should have locked it. That would have been hilarious.
You should also tell your boss to fix those stairs. 'Cause
Oh,
those
yeah,
are
that was-
sketchy
If
as
I
shit.
I put it in the Discord group like a month ago that the
Okay,
stairs
some
were
of
out.
us are not in the Discord group.
But you were. You could have told them.
I
Some of
told
us
them-
don't pay
Okay, well
attention in
then-
the Discord group.
That's fair too. And
get?
what do you, no, we've had those.
Yeah,
for,
we've
that's-
had those for a while. I made
That's
those
been since Christmas.
Yeah, I made those
Yeah, it
a
was
while
Christmas.
ago. Because Brian hasn't used it yet.
Because I don't drink mixed drinks.
Well, you could use that for other things.
Like what?
Water.
Milk.
If I, have you heard of Red Solo? They make cups and you can throw them away. It's magic.
Bad for the environment.
Less dishes equal W.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, dishes are a waste.
It's on my liqueur bottle.
We should raise a glass to you guys.
Oh, shit.
Good job.
Thank you.
Woot woot.
Down.
Good job, my friends.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Cool, I need another.
That's why you grab more than one anyway.
Are you on your second beer already?
He's probably gonna don't,
Hell
don't,
yeah. Oh.
Don't throw stuff with open beverages,
God,
please,
yeah.
Nick.
Rough.
If you ruined the board, I'd be.
Oh,
not-
I would come over and beat you.
Then the show would actually end.
Do you want to make a pause marker by chance?
I could. Yeah, we could pause this because it's just gonna be chaos in
We'll
here.
be back in a minute.
Yeah.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back from our little break. We had some cake, had some good laughs and some talks, and now we're back into the episode. We probably killed about, 20 minutes there, more or less.
I'd say so.
But anyway, we'll get back into it in the middle of these memes and try to keep this rolling.
Thank you, Lip Biscuit.
Thank you. Okay. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. It's already 8 o'clock. We're going to be here till 10 o'clock at this rate, so we're just going to keep
All
going.
right. This one's mine. Point of view, leaving for work in the early 2000s.
Oh, I saw this one.
Uh-oh.
And it's raining. Great. You know what? At least I'm not running late today. Take my time, easy riding. Throw some tunes for the commute.
Oh, there it is. There it is. As soon as he fucking walked outside, I'm like, this could be a fucking 9/11 joke.
Anything that says early 2000s,
Yes.
my mind is like, oh no.
Well, the other one was the 2000s grandpa. I thought
That
it was
was-
something stupid like that,
I
too.
was concerned about that one as well, to be fair.
Oh, fuck.
All right. This one's also mine. It's a Subaru
I
meme.
believe I
Oh,
saw
no.
this.
But literally just rebuilt the motor, blew up on camera. Got the Momo wheel. Yeah.
Should be running, baby. It's idling out, dog. Ooh, check it. Dope.
We love some cold revs.
That's what killed it.
What'd that do?
What would that do? That sounded like a
Yeah, there goes the
shitload of
motor.
boost.
Holy fucking shit. Damn it, motherfucker!
Me anytime my Subaru acts up. God damn it.
I think it's just a Subaru thing.
Yeah.
Subaru.
I don't.
Well, mine blew up on me sitting in my fucking driveway idling. I was reading an engine code with my OBD2 scanner. All of a sudden it goes, oh, fuck, 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 fuck. I'm like, aw.
See, the problem is you tried to do maintenance. They don't like maintenance. They like being abused.
Yeah, see.
Well, it was
viciously.
running like shit for like 4 days.
You
I
just-
did,
And it ran fine
I did-
until you checked the code.
No, I did a 100-mile-an-hour pull, turned around, did another 100-mile-an-hour pull, parked it in my driveway, read the engine code. I'm like, wonder what it is. And then death started knocking at my
Yeah.
door.
Because you plugged in the scanner and it's like, oh, you care? I'm going to make you care.
Yeah.
See, it's just like when I was checking my coolant at Rallycross, Michael's like, "Hey, there's oil in here." I'm like, "No, there's not.
There,
Just
there was.
Just fucking ignore it."
That's a feature.
Your coolant was brown.
Yeah.
It had changed. It had changed color.
Just ignore it.
You're like, listen. Once it separates back out,
Yeah,
it's
it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It doesn't seal anyway. It's just a coolant system with a big blow-by leak with
Yep.
holes drilled through
Yeah.
the thermostat.
It's
Whatever.
fine. Actually, before we do this next race, I just need to take the thermostat out
Why?
Why?
so that it moves.
So what moves?
So coolant moves.
Coolant moves with the thermostat in.
Yes,
Yes.
but the bubbles get trapped with the thermostat in.
There shouldn't be any fucking bubbles.
There
the
is
more,
bubbles.
The more you fuck with the coolant system, aka switching out the thermostat, the more bubbles you'll introduce.
So having a thermostat in your system will actually increase its efficiency of coolant
'Cause it's a restrictor
It
plate,
slows the
basically,
flow
yeah.
to an appropriate rate, whereas it flows through the radiator, it'll cool it down more efficiently. Where if it's going too fast, it won't.
Okay,
cool it
then
down
I
as
put
quick.
my full summer thermostat in.
You don't have it in already?
No,
Oh,
Oh,
you mean the one you drilled like 10 holes through?
I drilled.
6.
7,
11.
6.
I had a total of 5 holes in it.
That's not true. That's not true.
Yeah,
No,
it was 2 holes on each side, and then I cut the pin off. We're not going into this. Next meme,
we're going into it.
we're
whether
going
he wants
into
to-
it after this.
which
We'll
is
get
mine.
this is
So
the last meme of the day.
sorry, this is like TikTok style because there's some.
All
random
you
ass
do is
shit
watch
in the-
TikTok.
I have not been on TikTok at all the past week.
Wow, it's crazy what happens when you get a real fucking job, you nerd.
Fuck you. POV Southerners when World War III finally happens.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how we're gonna recruit enough people to fight this war. Alright, here I am, goddammit. Y'all need people to go over there, and I need an excuse to get away from my wife, so where do I sign at? What the fuck? How'd you get in here? I really need to do a better job when you put that air conditioner in your window. It only took me one yank to pull that son of a bitch out of there. You broke in through our window? Y'all need people to fight your war, and I'm here to take lives and fuck wives, alright? Have you ever even seen combat? What are you talking about? I got shot at just yesterday because a boy thought a weed eater in the back of my truck was his and I stole it. But did you steal it? You're goddamn right I did. Fuck Jethro and fuck his wife with a lazy eye. Always got her eye on other men. How do you know you're cut out for this? Jesus, what the fuck is wrong with you? Call the law. What the fuck is wrong with you? Scared you, didn't I? Now imagine what I do over there. This is starting to make sense. I learned all my combat moves from Dale Earnhardt. Dale Earnhardt was a race car driver. He wouldn't have been a very good soldier. You say that shit again, you'll be the first one I send home in a
Jesus Christ.
Brain rot.
On the bright side, I saw some cool glass blowing on the other half of the
Yeah,
screen.
honestly, yeah.
Holy fuck. Anyway, that's enough for the memes for this week. This is
No more, Marcus.
Sorry,
no
Rallycross
more.
people.
we might be cutting him off from the meme supply.
Yes, I agree with that.
I have some funny.
They're fucking shit. Sorry for the reality slap. You know what's also going to slap you? You losing at Rallycross when I enter
Fuck
next
you!
month.
I want a trophy. God damn it!
Then you better try harder. 'Cause
I am gonna try harder.
Michael's got his car ready. And it's fucking fast.
So he sent me a Snapchat the other day of his
Yesterday,
exhaust cut off,
last night.
and he was like, "Race car ready to go," and I just wrote back, "Fuck you."
What I said was, good luck, you're going to need it. And he said, we'll see who's holding a trophy. And I said, it's not going to be Marcus.
It's definitely not going to be Marcus.
Fuck you.
Fucked nerd.
He got on the podium last time.
Yeah, I got on the podium, bitch.
Beat a fucking beat a
I got
2024
pussy.
Porsche. Lame. We're race car drivers, damn it.
We're race car drivers.
I'm putting in the fusion. Fuck y'all.
You're gonna rip the bumper off.
that-
Don't
please
do that.
That's
don't.
fine.
No, it's not.
Don't do
Your
it.
car's nice. Don't
Just
ruin
pay
it.
Marcus $200 to drive it. To
Don't even
be
pay him.
passenger.
Just start driving it away.
Pay,
you go.
pay.
Andy, did you buy a helmet?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It's arriving tomorrow. And I also picked up the wheels I had on the parts car a month or two ago. I sold to my buddy Michael in
Right.
McNabb.
Yeah.
Picked them up on the way here because I just came that way. I'm like, hey, you still got those? He's like, yeah, I'm at home. I'm like, cool, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Cool. Sweet.
Picked them back up for what I bought them or what I sold them for.
Fuck it.
Yeah, a win's a win.
Yeah.
Sick.
Slap some tires on them and be done with
Because
it.
Michael picked up a helmet as well. The last day of the sale, probably the same one you did, the white Pro
White
20
top
side
mount.
air.
Top mount.
You got top?
I got top, yeah.
Top?
Top.
Top.
But yeah, he picked up one. He got the side air. It was like $201.
Oh, mine was like 218, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm like,
Yep.
that's
Good
stupid
Lord.
how cheap those are.
See,
Yeah, I think it was
found
$230 after taxes and shipping.
cheapest Snell 2020 helmet that I could find was on Summit Racing. It's the full open face.
Yeah.
It's for like
Well,
100
full,
160
is it
something.
full or open
Sorry,
face?
open face.
Yes.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
race car style. $160
Yeah, that's not bad.
No.
for a 2020.
Helmets don't have to be expensive if they're
I
built.
know.
If they're built right to start with,
Yeah.
then they're
I
good.
just don't want to spend a shitload of money. That'll
Then
be my
don't.
third helmet.
Then don't get last
I wonder if I have enough wrap left over
to wrap your
to
helmet.
wrap my helmet that blue. That'd be sick.
That'd
If
be
not, I can
such-
also get like a 2x2 sheet.
That'll be
for
such a
like
pain to wrap,
$20.
though.
Oh, I
You should-
know.
No,
full
fuck it. We'll
round.
take it to Sheetwise and just have the Yeehaw Lads
Are you
logo on
sponsored
there.
by Sheetwise?
No,
This is like
but
the
they-
fifth time you mentioned them to me today.
Who the fuck is Sheetwise?
Sheetwise is like a vinyl place in the valley.
Oh.
But this is like
They
the
do
fifth-
good work.
He's like, they do raised lettering. I'm like,
They
so?
do raised lettering.
Oh.
Do. And
Go into the print shop and take a Wise sheet in the back.
God damn it. Wow.
So wait, why haven't we canceled this show yet?
So,
Why
well,
did we make it to 1 year?
so we made it 1 year. We made it full
all
circle.
the ladies said they were shocked we made it. So
We're dedicated to this fucking house.
we
That's
went
because boys
full
can talk about
circle.
nothing for 2 hours every day.
for a year.
Meanwhile, they're like, "Oh my god, Jennifer didn't comment on my shoes. That bitch." And we're like, "Hey, Andy, your car sucks." And you're like, "Yeah, dude."
What's
You get rubs the tires right off of it.
my tire?
It definitely didn't happen a couple times when I was towing my trailer with probably 500 pounds of shit on it and a 800-pound trailer.
Hey, would
You
that
know.
would that trailer fit onto the hitch on the Fusion?
yeah.
2-inch ball, yeah.
Technically, yes.
Kind of want to see if it can
Take
pull
this
it.
2-inch
it'll
ball.
It'll pull it fine. Yeah. My 100 horsepower pulls it just fine.
It depends how much-
Braking is sketchy because I only have front brakes, but you know.
Oh,
Yeah. The drum brakes are still just adjusted all the way in
and now you
because I
can,
didn't
and now
care
you
for
can't
it.
replace them with the discs. You can't switch to discs and stay in
Yeah.
stock class.
Yeah.
You might get put
You
in prep
can't?
You can't change your brake component.
Yeah.
You can upgrade pads. You can only do pads. You have to have stock rotors and stuff, more or less.
Crazy.
Well, it's stock class. You have to have
I get it,
Drilled
but
and
I
slotted
mean,
rotors.
that. They'll probably be fine, but
Sir, it's a shitbox,
yeah.
please.
But it's like
Who is the-
if you because Andy has drums in the rear of his Subaru. If you switch,
Yeah,
to
I'll tell them.
discs-
Be like, bro, you can like feel the pedal right now. I will tell you right now, it's only the front brakes that work.
Who is the SCAA guy?
SCCA.
Yeah, SCCA guy who
Which
listened
guy?
and commented.
Dan Kelly.
Yeah, Dan. I wouldn't be talking, Andy. Dan
Yeah, they
may
might be listening. They'll listen to you
Oh.
now.
They're gonna
Please,
double
sir.
check yours.
Okay, the first
Let's
thing
just start talking shit.
when I started this, I said my rear drums are adjusted all the way in. They are not touching. So like
That's
my
not my
drilled and
problem.
slotted rotors are accounting for
It
maybe
sounds like you should do some
10%
maintenance.
Sounds like a
more than
skill issue
overstock,
to me.
But the not having rear brakes is definitely
They're
a
definitely not
fucking
even 10%
disadvantage.
over. They're like 1%.
Yeah,
They're
they're
rusty
probably
drilled and
not.
slotted.
Yeah, you know.
Like you show up with like carbon pads on drilled and slotted. They'd be
Yeah,
like,
no.
I can get carbon pads and drilled and slotted rotors for the front of the fit for like $150 because they're like
fucking Honda shit.
they're a
bro.
small dinner plate. It's fucking wild.
crazy.
But yeah, we got techs listening. They're gonna fucking hear you. As long
Brother,
as they don't
it's
know what your
still
car
a
looks
shit box, and it's probably going to
As
be
long as
slow.
they don't
I
know
just
what
hope
it
it's
looks
faster
like.
The
than
chicken
Marcus.
man's gonna beat the shit out
Wait,
of you.
I'm listening.
All right.
I'm done listening.
There's this car
I'm re-listening.
Okay.
at my dad's place. Doesn't
Okay.
get driven
Okay.
anywhere.
All right.
Whose car is it?
Doug's.
Is it that like
it the
Sonic
Cruise?
or Cruise or whatever?
It's that cruise.
Oh no.
Bet. Is there anything?
Is it-
Does it run and drive right now?
Yeah.
Is this the same
Oh.
car that you drove once and it said shift denied?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, you want to go? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
All right. Fuck it. Give
It-
Doug $100. Be like,
it was
hey,
a
I'm using it for
solenoid.
the
It's
weekend.
fixed now.
Okay, sick.
Sick.
You could run his Cruise. I mean,
The only issue is
it's a Cruise.
Yeah,
it's a cruise, and like mechanical wise, it's fine. It's like interior quirks.
Oh, who
Okay.
gives a
Like the
fuck?
only
buddy.
the only station it gets is the queue.
Ew.
Brother, we're good.
So hear me out. Go up to St. Charles, rent or do a test drive for the day of a new Type R, and just bring that.
Oh my
You're
god.
like, hey, can I loan this out for the weekend? They're like, no. You're like,
Fuck.
please, and you bring it back fucked. The sides are just all the fenders are broke up. You're like, what happened?
Hell yeah.
Hit some dirt.
I hit a pothole.
Big pothole. Couple times.
Remind me to text Doug after this.
We will.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in sweet.
Dope.
We're gonna have so many people in stock class. They'll be like, what is wrong?
How the fuck did we go from 6 to 12 fucking people in stock class?
Yeah, like last event, like we had an awesome turnout. This time it's like, well, we brought like 4 more people, so they'll be like, all right, whatever.
Fuck it.
More the merrier. But no, there was a ton of great reception on that last episode. I'm so happy everyone seemed
Yeah.
to enjoy
Yeah.
us being there. We weren't a problem.
No.
now,
Not yet.
now we can be a problem. Now that we're in. But
Hell yeah.
Maybe we can sponsor the next race.
Fuck you mean we? I don't have any. Who's gonna? You mean me,
can
Mister?
you-
I don't want to spend any money.
Us.
Hey, can you use bigger tires than stock, like plus or minus a size?
I believe there's technically no limit on tire size.
Okay.
As long as it like clears.
Okay. Yeah.
I can pull up the rules later, but
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to send
for
them so I can double
wheels,
check.
there is a limit.
Yeah,
It can be-
I have stock wheels, like wheel size and everything.
Yeah, they'd be
but,
plus or
like,
minus
I didn't know
1
the
inch.
tires if it had to be like 1 or 2 sizes of
tire. There is
stock.
technically no limit.
Okay, cool.
However, if it is too big, you're gonna rub, or too small, you're just gonna be wasting. You're gonna have no clearance.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I probably should try to find the biggest I possibly can. But
Your car already rubs like crazy. I wouldn't get carried
on
away.
14-inch wheels, it won't. Hopefully.
If they're the same height, they will.
Tires. Why he'll blow out the fucking sidewall because
He will
his fender will eat.
He'll have these old shitty tires. They'll D-bead every turn. 2 D-beads is a DNF, buddy, so just remember that. Yeah. Well,
I'll
one
run
of
them at 60.
40
Bang!
40 is the starting price. I was listening to Total Off-Road podcast earlier. They're talking about giving away a Morphlate air hub, which is a super cool tool. But I'm like, damn, I should get a Morphlate for the car.
Oh,
so I can do air pressures with it. I'm like, that'd be so easy. I'm like, and then they were on Memorial Day sale until I thought about it, and I'm like, damn it.
We should just fucking split one because we're
like
we're both gonna use it.
I know. I was like,
I'm hoping to win it. I have a couple good ideas.
The air hub.
Yeah.
Interesting. We'll have to talk about some ideas because I'm like, I thought of a couple like mid ideas because it's a giveaway. You have to put in an entry.
Yeah, you have to do a video of you doing something funny, either inflating or deflating a tire.
But something that could possibly work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got to be humorous because it's a subjective winner, not objective. That is a random number if you enter.
Yeah, that one's a little weird.
Yeah, but we'll figure it out later.
I like that they do giveaways like that.
Oh yeah,
it makes it fun.
They're great. A couple of great guys.
Just some good old boys.
No.
I'm so
Thanks,
sorry.
Marcus.
I'm so sorry to anyone who listens to this. This is awful. I can't believe we did a year of this.
Do you want to stop?
Yes, every day of my life.
I'm gonna unplug the board.
Okay.
Goodbye, everybody.
No, it's fine. We'll run through a couple of my things real quick.
All right.
We'll get the little stuff out of the way, then we'll go into
and then we'll end it.
Yeah.
Well, no, we'll go into our 1 year
Just
idea
unplug.
thing. So I finally got my new visor mounted up.
Wow.
I brought it with last week and didn't get a chance to use it.
Looks like my helmet.
Yeah. You don't need to run a visor, do you?
No.
I was thinking just like I have the clear, so I'm just gonna run like wear sunglasses.
Marcus ran his clear with it up,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's fine. It's just having a helmet.
Yeah.
Well, and Brian likes to wear his visor because he has the blower, so it keeps the air movement.
Yeah.
For me, I was just like, I'm fucking dying in here. Fuck this.
It's fucking hot in here.
Hell yeah.
And then I've got a whole bunch of parts.
Good lord. Are those shocks?
Shocks, struts.
So let's see. We've got shocks for the rear.
Sway bar links.
No.
KYB
we'll run
suspension mount.
Run through the whole picture.
We need to take my sway bar link off.
Okay. We've got KYB rears, XLGs, and XLGs for the front.
Okay.
Because the car's got 120,000 miles. They're probably junk anyway.
Yeah.
I could feel the tires kind of skittering and bouncing.
Skitter.
Here is the wheel bearings for the front, or wheel hubs and bearings for the front.
Oh, yeah, because you have weird ass wheel bearings like the shitbox.
They're the same as yours, and I have to use a spacer, the 10 mil legal requirement. I have to get extended wheel studs.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't take them out without pulling the hub out of the car because they'll hit the casting for the hub or for the knuckle. So I was like, well, if I'm going to have to take them out anyway, I'll just have new ones.
Yep.
Everything's nice and clean and easy. I don't have to worry about messing it up or chipping something. So we got new hubs and bearings for the front.
Did you order everything on Rock Auto? Oh, yeah,
I did
your
actually.
magnet.
There's 2 magnets here, actually. One is the Saturn.
Scion.
Saturn.
Or Saturn Ion.
Saturn
Yes.
Ion, yeah.
Built
Yeah,
with
the other one's like a
Rock Auto
Cadillac.
parts.
I should have pulled it out. I didn't even think about it. It's like a drop top black caddy. It's sweet. But
Caddy. All right,
so
what
we
else you got?
We got shocks, air filters, alignment bolts that are factory spec, so I can camber the car.
Dope.
More. These are all mounts for the shocks and stuff. Whole pile of lug nuts.
Nice.
And then I went and got one of these knocked together and mounted up.
Nice.
So these are ARP studs. They should be very strong and like good, not some Chinese.
So how much did
off-brand.
this box cost? Is this the $1,000 you spent?
So
It's probably
$999.
Can I guess? It's probably about $650.
are you including shipping in your estimate?
Oh, I didn't know. I forget.
Shipping
the
was
Rock
roughly
Auto.
$70.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, yeah, I guess $720 total then.
Okay. Anybody else guessing?
800.
Yeah, I was gonna say like probably 800.
It was about $810. Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
I still have a couple parts that haven't showed up yet, but this is the majority of it.
Nice.
I'm just like,
What else did
scroll
you
through, I'm
order?
like, things that aren't here yet is the rear wheel bearings and hubs.
Okay. Because again, might as well do them all.
Yeah, there's the rest of the studs haven't shown up yet. I only got one package out of the 4. Then I think that's about it.
We got 4 studs right here. What do you mean?
Hey, yo!
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But anyway, I got the one mounted up, just knocked them out, knocked them right back in. It worked great. They fit good. They thread good.
Nice.
They're like 1 inch longer than stock, which will be plenty for a 10 mil spacer. Leave new lug nuts. All the lug nuts, they sent each one individually in a bag.
Love
my
that.
God.
I'm like, come on, man. Like,
Wasteful.
I'm worried that I crossed the 2 wheel bearings I put on my car are technically they were new on the parts car, but like all the studs are pretty well fucked. So I might have to replace every stud on my wheel bearing on the front.
that.
Oof.
Yeah.
Do your
swap
bearings
wheels.
bolt off or your hub unbolt?
No, he
Or
should
they
be like
press in
mine.
the same
Yeah,
as
his
theirs?
is like his.
Pressing.
That's good. Well, you might be able to knock them out.
Because
I think I'll be able to knock them
Getting
out.
them out's easy. It's getting them back in.
Yeah.
Because getting them out, you just like cut half
Lots
of it
of
off
washers
and knock it
and
out.
big impact.
Yeah, getting them
We
in's
used
easy.
like
yeah.
a 30 mil big
Oh,
socket.
to press your bearing out.
Yeah,
you
to
mean?
hammer
Yeah.
it back in. But yeah, I think
Yeah.
they changed that to the bearing and the hub is one single piece in the next generation, the 2008
because
through.
maybe
Plus.
Yeah, the next generation.
Yeah, the next generation. Yeah, Well, Michael's is the next generation after yours, kind of.
Yes.
but his is the regular style because his car's only on 06. After his gen
I want to say
switches.
it's either 08 or 09 they changed.
Yeah, probably.
But
I don't
yeah,
know.
Whatever. So sick.
I don't know nothing about Subarus.
Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
But I'm like, I need to do.
mine stock as fuck.
Well, it's stock.
Well,
this is all
just
stock.
stock
yeah.
upgrades.
No, I'm keeping all my blown out shit and hoping
Yeah.
for the best.
But it's like I need to do an alignment on the car.
Yep.
There's no point in aligning it if the shocks are blown and garbage
Yeah.
anyway. So I'm like, might as well replace them. I don't know if they're good or bad. So I just bought a bunch of stuff. I could just knock it all out this weekend because it'll all be here. It'll be nice and easy, hopefully.
Dope.
And it's like doing research on what people say for camber and toe and stuff. It's like just max the camber because it'll do an 1 3/4 degree or an 1 3/4 degrees. That's not how you measure things. 1 3/4 degrees
Okay.
of
That's
camber.
Not that much.
It's not that much. I like a little bit more, like 2.5, but that
Still
way,
something.
because right now it's leaning, and as it leans, the inside tire just starts skipping.
Yes.
it won't do
Yeah.
anything.
So once you put your
So
camber,
add some camber, the outside tire can drive harder
Yes.
and pull through it. And then I've heard a couple of things talking about toe. Toe is your direction of the
Toes?
tires. If they're perfectly straight, it's 0 toe. Toe in points the fronts of the tires towards each other.
Yeah.
Toe out points them out. I've heard a lot of. Everybody has different things because they're talking
Yeah.
about all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, whatever. But from what it sounds like is if you toe out the rear, it'll help the car rotate around corners.
Oh yeah.
The rear, not the front.
Yep. That makes
So it'll
sense.
help. Like,
Yeah, that
as the
makes
weight
sense.
transfers, it'll almost it'll shift to the outside tire and pull the
Yeah,
back of the car
that
around.
makes sense.
And then for the front, go to like straight, if not a hair out. If you don't care about tire life, which
Meh.
I don't.
We're on
'cause they're-
dirt.
Well, but if you're gonna drive it to and from,
Oh,
like
well,
you
yeah.
would not change yours because it
No,
would ruin it.
well, I mean,
Yours needs an alignment anyway. 'Cause we've messed it up.
Oh,
several
brother, you should
times.
see the inside of my passenger side front tire. It's fucked.
Apparently, a bad strut will do that.
Yeah, the front, I believe.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
supposedly that'll cause it to wear funky.
I have
But
to juice mine up a wee bit.
yeah, so hopefully I have a bunch of
Just gonna
stuff I can get
fucking
done.
send it, bud.
You
I'm
be
not touching it at all, and I hope it's still going to be my daily driver afterwards. If it's not,
Fuck you and your
Okay.
manual transmission.
and then no, the
oh,
automatic.
you mean
is-
the hurt one that grinds every gear that I probably won't be able to. If I have to shift from second to third, I'm fucked.
You won't.
I'm
You'll just shift
calling
from,
it right
You might
now.
have to shift from first to second
Yeah,
occasionally.
that's
but-
I will do that. Yeah, if I have to shift second to third, yeesh.
Well, on the bright side, since we're talking about rally and stuff anyway,
Mr. Brightside?
but
God damn it.
you guys,
That's my dog.
That's my dog. What the dog doing? But there's the campground at the park. Since there's a practice Saturday and an event Sunday, my parents booked a spot with the camper
Sick.
Dope.
at the campground next door.
Oh yeah.
So we'll keep all of our stuff there. I'll at least spend the night there, whether you guys do or not. Doesn't matter to me, but
I'm still up in the air at this point.
that's fine.
I
but
unfortunately won't be able to.
womp womp.
Eh.
Anyway, but
I'll still go, but I just
yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to be there all day Saturday and all day
Well,
Sunday.
I already had commitments for Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah.
See how we rank.
I planned to be in Chicago 2 months ago.
That's so close. Just veer off a little bit. Just look for
Just
the
drive
nuke.
down 88. You're good.
You just look for the nuke plant and drive straight. That's really all it is.
Clouds.
I want
But
to
yeah.
drive in the nuke plant.
Don't.
I think that's
don't.
illegal and frowned upon.
Like I care about the law.
Oh, who was it? They were looking for somewhere to eat that day. I think it was Michael. So Michael was looking for the subway or whatever, and it wasn't that far away. Apparently, there was one inside the nuke plant because he followed the directions and it brought him right to the front gate. He's like, "This ain't it."
Holy shit!
I was just looking for Subway.
The next one's like around into like it's not that far away, but it's like
that's fucking funny.
It's like, well, it is technically a substation, I guess.
Oh hell no! Radiated Italian herbs and cheese.
Better than Jimmy John's, right, Marcus?
Amen.
Fuck yourself.
Fuck you.
Mid
So
as
dumb.
How can
fuck.
you like
How
Subway
dare-
more than Jimmy John's?
I don't.
Okay, that's
They're
fair.
both equally mid.
Don't
You're
fucking
just
dare.
wrong on a lot of things.
Awful.
This is
Fuck
just the
you,
top of
Andy.
it.
You have the worst fucking food
I
taste
just
out
like
of the
ranch
bunch.
with shit.
With everything.
Mister, you know what looks good here at Hy-Vee? The fucking Chuck E. Cheese brand
It was
pizza.
one time.
And you know what happened?
was one more
You
time
shit your
than
pants
any of us
like
have bought
for
it.
3
You know what
days
also makes me
straight.
shit my pants? Subway Ranch. I've learned to stop eating at Subway, and
Mine's-
my diet's or my
That's
fucking
not- your
my
diet is not
insides
better.
are a lot
Diet's
better.
not
My
better. Not
insides
better.
feel better.
Mine's the Subway avocado.
Said the
It
guy who
sucks,
had
dude.
Mexican food and
Free
fucking
shafaka, dude.
killed himself.
Jimmy John's has never had plastic in the bread.
Mid.
That has been at
True.
least a
Mid.
health concern.
Subway's-
Subway cannot say
No,
so.
Subway's bread just had enough sugar. It was technically considered cake.
Yeah, I thought it was also plastic.
Nah, that
That was
fucking-
some
Well, their
plastic.
tuna is not actual
I can
tuna.
confirm Jimmy
It
John's
is now.
bread.
Now it says it's real tuna.
Oh, does it
What
now?
was it before?
Not real tuna.
Not real tuna.
Not real
I
tuna.
confirm Jimmy John's bread is
It's good. It's good.
It do be
Yes.
dry and really hard to eat
Crunchy.
without some other dipping stuff. Like even
Yes.
the mayo on the sandwich. Like
Mayo's
they got rid of
goated.
Kickin' Ranch. I never knew the whole time they had jalapeno ranch though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
I just ordered the same sandwich every time, and it is
Still
what
Number
it is.
11 Country Club.
Or gargantuan.
Oh, fair.
Babe.
It's
Oh,
like people like good
Cubano.
Load me up. Give me a big sandwich.
That's my favorite sandwich to make when I work there.
Hell
It
yeah.
was just like the easiest fucking thing to make.
So
All the
you know how
shit.
we spent
Yeah, you
the
just grab
last
all the shit.
So we spent the last 2+ weeks painting my car, prepping it, livery,
Oh,
everything.
fuck.
Yep.
Do you want to know
No.
what kind of news I found today?
What?
So, the headline is Repsol will no longer sponsor Honda from
Rip.
like I'm just like scrolling. I'm like, oh, shit!
You're kidding
Like I picked
me.
the one brand they
Now
have
you can sell it as a tribute car and get like a bunch of money.
Yo.
with no title,
With no
Yeah,
title.
with a
It's a
bad-
race car only.
with a bad title. You know?
Yeah.
Now
Somebody
it
can. It'll be put in a collection. It's
Yeah.
a collector car now.
There you go.
It's so not. But I'm like, really? Like this is what happens? Like they have sponsored Honda's motorcycle division for 30
Oh
years.
yeah, long time.
Literally 30 years. And all of a sudden it's like I paint my car the next week.
They probably said,
You sent them the cease and desist.
Like
who the fuck took our livery?
they're like, we're embarrassed. to
Yeah,
be
these
racing with
dumbasses
these
are
guys.
putting on Honda Fits. Ain't no more.
It's over.
So what are we gonna repaint it?
Fuck no.
Well, whoever sponsors Honda next year, I'll just copy their theme. Hopefully it's
Pennzoil.
it'll be something cool like Oreo or something. Like give me something cool.
oh
Christ.
Jesus.
If it was Oreo, you could have just left the fucking thing blue.
Purple, dark metallic purple, silver, blue, whatever color that is. It's a wacky color, but of course I paint it in the next week. I'm like,
God, that
so much
sucks.
for this. Okay, do you want to run through your stuff real quick, Marcus? Or you just
Sure.
want- I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
Yep, go for it.
Everyone's tired of hearing about chickens.
I'm not.
Chickens.
All right,
Zoom in on this one. They've started
is it
like
dead?
No, they've started like nesting hardcore now.
Nah, that thing's fucking dead.
No, she's fine. Look, her head's up.
Heads up, 7 up. Okay,
Cool. Next.
Flip to the next one.
more bird. Oh, you have
So-
the door
oh,
open.
you got the run
Don't
out?
talk to
So-
me or my son ever again.
So I
run-dash
finally
chicken.
got the chicken run
Yeah.
Why does it look like
done
an
and
album cover?
everything. It does look like an album cover. So I got the door
Coop
open
sessions.
once I was done because I set a chair up and shut the fuck up. God damn it, that's good though.
Croak like a frog.
I'm gonna start clicking through whether you're done or not.
Yeah.
So
fair.
I opened the fucking door and they just had no clue. I had to bait them outside.
Well, of course they don't. Their brains are the size of your fucking SIM
They
card
lived
in
in
your
a
phone.
box, and now they live in a bigger box. They
went-
don't know.
They went from medium box to a large box, and now the box has a hole in it. And they're like, "Well, if I go out there, I
fuck?
die."
Yeah.
So,
so
fuck's
yeah.
sake.
Next picture.
okay,
Size of
there's your chair.
Yeah, so here was my setup day one.
with a watermelon.
I had to bait him outside with a watermelon and some treats.
Where's Midge?
Inside.
I have another
inside.
picture of Midge
Inside
somewhere
getting
in
bullied.
here.
Oh, video.
A
video.
video.
Chicken.
Look at him go.
Aw.
They're like, wow, my box got bigger and has
They
holes all over
They
it now.
really love grass, and then they like run around with it.
Yeah, I
and
fed
chase
them.
each other.
I fed them the weeds. I was sticking it through the window.
Fucking
one day.
love
Those
that
had
shit.
weed killer on them. They're gonna die now.
Oh no, they had a worm.
They're all
That's right.
They're all trying to get it.
Yeah.
They have their little leg tags on. Nice.
Yep. Hell yeah. Still have 3 left that don't have a leg tag.
Oh. Damn, they were just wandering
Chicken.
around.
Funny enough, I actually did a service call for somebody who had chickens today, and I'm pretty sure they had beards, and I'm like, fuck, mine are gonna get like 3 times the size.
Yeah, they're not gonna fit through that chicken
the
run door
next,
anymore.
The next block up from where I saw you the one day, there's a house, and then the neighbor, they have their pens like right next to each other. So like within a fucking 50 foot area, there's how many chickens you supposed to have? 9?
About tree
There's
fitting.
18 chickens.
No,
total.
I have 9 chickens.
Yes. Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, but I'm pretty.
Ottawa might have different restrictions.
No,
like
I'm
that.
pretty sure. I only counted 8 the one time. So and there was some in the coop still, I think. So
Okay.
But yeah,
That
like
makes
but,
sense.
but it was funny because both neighbors had them right next to each other. I'm like, well, yeah, technically, I guess you
sep-
only have 9.
They
but like,
both have 9.
Ideally, you probably just have a cool neighbor who's like, yeah, you just take care
I
of
was
them.
gonna say, yeah,
while I
they
go
probably
fuck.
have like a cool
Yeah.
neighbor. Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
Dope.
What else we got? Oh,
Pepper,
Aw.
baby Pepper. So this is like their cat tree, and Tori kind of flipped shit the one night because we literally couldn't find her. I went downstairs. I looked in the bedroom. Looked.
She's like, oh, hey guys.
I pulled the fridge and the washer and the dryer out.
God. She's like,
couldn't
she's in the
find her.
walls. She's gone.
Yeah, and then like all of a sudden I heard a meow, and I was like, okay, it was definitely on my right side. So I like got down on my hands and knees. Like, is she under
trying
the
to like
fucking couch?
echolocate, look for her.
And then she did it again. And I was like, oh, you're up in the hammock. All right, cool. Found her. So yeah.
Pretty neat.
Cute cat picture. More chickens sitting up on the roost.
Yep.
They're getting like really,
really roosty.
Yeah, they do that. And if you go to the next one, so this is the chicken run, and yeah, the sign says, keep gate closed no matter what the chickens tell you.
That's fair.
So yeah. Yeah, so see, like they fucking dig these little holes and then they sit in them.
Interesting. They are
They-
legitimately roosting.
Yeah, you get like little dust baths. So I had this shade cloth and it really didn't fit on there too well, so I
Kind of propped it up with a
knew that I
before.
had to run that's paracord up there.
Oh, okay.
And then I actually got hooks to go into the shed itself, so it kind of attaches
So I can see there's
itself.
some over here, like on the edge of this.
No, on the
Or-
other side.
Yeah, but
yeah, so I just zip tied it and then I put a 2x6 in there to hold it up.
I like it.
So yeah,
Cool. That's all
you
your
actually
pictures.
walk under there.
Sweet.
Yeah, chickens.
So we're adjusting rather well.
Yeah. Oh well, I had some more, but
No, you
I got
didn't.
the.
That
Yes,
was-
I did. Nope, keep going.
Oh, it didn't. I clicked the thing. It didn't go.
So this extra little space I got, I planted a shitload of wildflowers that I've just like got seeds for over the years. and-
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw some stuff there and hope it grows.
Yeah. Well, it was funny too because I have some really short 2x6s, so I'm like, huh, wonder if I can get my tiller up there.
Oh my god.
And I did. I just put the planks up and got it up there.
Oh my god. For this like 3 foot by 8 foot area.
I made 2 full strips.
Fair enough.
Turned it
Till
around.
you catch one of those blocks on the edge. And
No, I was more worried about
wreck-
catching the chicken wire.
tears it
ripping
right
it
off
off.
there. And the chickens are like, well, we're out. Fuck it.
And then yesterday I started planting the garden, which thanks for the conveyor belting, Andy. That stuff is a bitch to cut.
Yep.
And it is fucking disgusting. Like
Yep.
my hands were full on
Oh, yeah.
black.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got it done.
Well,
so,
because that was used on the
asphalt line.
asphalt.
I
yeah.
figured.
So
Yeah, Tori was like, "What do they use this for?" And I'm like, "Moving
Stuff.
material around and
Just
asphalt, concrete,
They kind of use it for
gravel.
whatever they want.
Yeah.
I guess.
Whatever."
Did you get the tire on your tiller fixed?
Yes, finally. Which turns out there was an inner tube in there.
There usually is.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
they were.
Yeah.
There, I didn't think. Well, okay. So long story short, I let my sister borrow it,
Okay.
and I realized it was leaking a little bit, but it was a slow leak. So it
The
was like,
tire.
yes, the tire. Well, the inner tube.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, whatever. Just make sure it's pumped up, or if Matt wants to look at it, have him look at it.
Right.
So they brought it back, and I was like, oh, well, what was wrong with the tire? And my sister was like, I don't know. Matt fixed it, I guess.
Okay.
So I went to go use it, and the rim was spinning, but the tire wasn't. So I'm like, okay. So started looking at it, and I'm like, there's a massive fucking hole in my tire.
Okay.
And like
That'll do it.
they have locust trees out there, so I'm like, okay, like maybe they hit that
Hit a
or
thing,
whatever.
yeah.
So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I plugged it, rubber cemented it, that didn't work. Plugged it again, rubber cemented it, let it sit. I put Fix-A-Flat in there, I put slime in there. Nothing worked. I could not get it over like 5 psi before it'd blow the plugs out.
Oh, awesome.
So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Went to Roll King, got a new tire. At that point, I had already taken the old tire off. So I'm like, okay, fuck, I actually needed an inner tube. You want to know what Matt did? Cut the valve stem off the inner tube and just put a rim valve stem in.
Oh, yeah, that's not how that works.
What
No.
the fuck?
Yeah, if it's designed for that, it does not work like that.
No. Because there was like 3 or 4 times I literally had to put a ratchet strap on it to get the
Trying to
tire
get to
cinched
start to
down
seal.
to... It-
Yeah, it's not made for that.
that rim
no.
is not designed to hold a bead whatsoever.
Nope.
So yeah, I did a tube tire change, tire and tube by myself in like 5 minutes. Actually, I was very surprised how quickly I
If you
did
do it right, it's not that hard.
Well,
The problem is you pinch the tube a lot and then ruin it.
so all I had was like a 3-foot breaker bar or a nail puller and a 22 millimeter wrench, box wrench, and that's how I got the tire off.
Yeah, fuck it.
So yeah,
If it works, it works.
Yep. Did it. It was a bitch, but did it.
Still did it.
And now my tire works.
Now your tire works.
Whoop whoop.
Hell
All right, that's
yeah.
enough for me.
That's awesome.
I think that's all we got for pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
So I had an interesting idea. We're going to go through and rank all of our episodes
Fuck.
on a tier list.
Sick.
I don't know how long we've been recording or how long this is going to be or how long it takes. We might get halfway through and go, yeah, we're done with this. This sucks. However,
It'll be fine. I think we can get through pretty quick.
I think we can make pretty quick work of this. So we're going to give it a try here. Did it reset? It didn't. Sweet. Get
Dope.
full screen. So we can always bounce back and forth. So for those who don't know what a tier list is, you rank things on a chart from S tier being the best, A, B, C, D, F being the worst. So you just go through and you're like, do I remember anything about this? Nope. Okay, whatever, and just move on. So
Fair enough.
we're trying to run through all 52 episodes and see what we remember, what we don't, and kind of just have a little trip down memory lane with something to do.
Fun.
Oh yeah.
So, first up in the queue is the Customer Off-Road Appreciation Day post. This was our number 2 episode, I do believe. This is when we went to Dubuque, Iowa last year.
Oh, yeah.
Because our open
I guess
house.
so. Oh yeah, it was a year ago.
Our open
yeah.
house has already happened for this year. Yeah.
Shit.
That was our number
Right.
2 episode because we hadn't figured out thumbnails yet. So we still
Oh, yeah.
we were still just slapping shit together. And I'm like, well, this is kind of a thing. This is going to be a lot harder than I thought because I don't remember shit about
Yeah, I don't
these
remember shit about that
episodes.
one.
Maybe this is a bad idea, actually.
No. Keep going. Just put it in.
I'll say I
okay.
was hoping that there was like a description because I
I
just
will-
by the
I will pop up descriptions. So like pop this up real quick.
Yeah.
Please don't start playing.
Nope, you're
no
good. I
thanks,
have-
YouTube TV.
I have it muted.
this is gonna take so long to pop up each of these.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do this. Like in reality, this might actually be a huge
It'll
pain in
be
the ass.
fine. We'll just do this for the ones that we don't remember. So read it out.
We'll
real
just
quick.
run through a couple. We probably won't do all 50. We'll scroll around
Yeah.
randomly. So in this episode, we talk about our trip to the Complete Off-Road Open House Customer Appreciation Day in Dubuque, Iowa. Talk about the new Apple Vision Pro and MetaQuest 3.
That was a
Talk
year
about
ago.
talk about 24 Hours of Le Mans coming to Chicago.
How about we
or
just scroll
NASCAR
through?
coming- Yeah.
Let's just scroll through our YouTube page.
Yeah, I think this is gonna take
and,
way
and
too long.
pick them out. Yeah,
I would
we'll
put
just go
that
to
one
old.
at F
Yeah, they're all F.
because I wasn't there.
Yeah, you were.
24 hours of Le
Here,
Mans.
not at the event.
Oh yeah, no. How about we just scroll through this instead?
Yeah.
Because
we'll,
I think
we'll just reminisce.
yeah, because I think that's gonna take way too long if we do it the other way.
GunCon I think was a good one.
GunCon I liked. I liked it. Well, let's.
Well, we'll just
okay.
talk about each of them real quick, and if we remember anything, if not,
Okay.
we'll move on.
The intro. That was a long fucking episode.
Episode 1 was 2 hours and 13
That
minutes.
was a good fucking episode.
That was
though.
us just explaining
Bullshitting.
all the things that we do in
Yeah.
weird detail. Like, talked about my truck, Andy's truck, or Andy's Jeep and stuff, and just kind of like, here's who we are and here's what projects we work on.
Yeah.
Number 2, yeah, we don't remember much about that. Number 3, Xbox dropped there's new games announced and stuff. Tried the Captain Morgan Cherry Vanilla for the first time.
Still good.
That
Yes.
shit's still so good.
And then the 24 hours of Le Mans.
Yes.
Where they had
they brought the Garage 52.
56? Is it
I
Garage
don't-
52 or 56?
I don't
Something.
remember.
Garage something NASCAR.
The NASCAR to Le Mans.
And it was so good.
yeah.
It beat the like second class from the top.
Well, because it was in an unlimited class of
Yeah,
its
but
own.
still.
It did way better than everyone
And
expected.
then, you know, the meme episode of
yeah.
the Titan,
Titan
sub
sub
exploding.
and our documentary is done.
Yeah, that was when our trip to Washington was finally done, ready to be released.
2 years after we went.
You know, that's
Quite-
funny
quite a
because
while.
It's gonna become that with this
Well,
last trip we did.
yeah.
too.
I'm just waiting on GoPro
yeah,
footage.
I need to like start working on that.
Huh?
I'm waiting on GoPro footage from you guys to
Yeah, we
sort
had
it
to
out and
organize
figure out
all
what's
of it.
what. Because I don't understand how GoPros record. It's just a bunch of files, and you guys did
Well,
a bunch of hyperlapses
yeah.
that all overlap onto each other. So
That's fair.
remember when I gave you that copy of all your stuff?
I'll
and said,
figure it out.
Here you go. Good luck.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's you because I have a property to build now.
So I gave it to both of you because I'm like, both of you get a copy of
Who
it.
has Adderall? I'll just sit in the basement. I'll
I
just
could
lock
get a
myself in
lot.
the
Yeah, it's not- it's
basement
not
for
hard
like
to
2
get.
days.
Anyway, that was when they would finally got that finished. Our trip to Washington and stuff.
Then
Here it
the-
is right on the next row where it actually
the
came out.
official trailer.
Yeah, 65 views on
Is,
the trailer.
okay, is the
what?
Washington trip video our highest viewed
Not
video?
even
No.
close.
No.
Oh, damn.
Not even
Linus
close.
Tech Tips
It's,
one
it is number
Yeah.
2, but it's not our
Okay.
closest.
Yeah.
Episode 5 was when we went to GunCon
That was
over
a-
in Iowa.
That was a good fucking time.
It was a
Shit,
good
we need
time.
to buy our tickets
It's-
for this year.
It's too late.
Aw. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I thought we had planned to buy them.
We did. And then I checked the one day they were gone. I'm like, okay.
Oh, shit.
So, I mean, they slowly...
keep us updated if they announce like
Yeah.
I'll buy at least 3 for sure.
Yeah. No,
Oh, we know better for next year
If
then.
they drop more.
they're gone. Plus, we have we all have a ton of stuff going on anyway. So it wasn't like millisecond, like we have to get them or whatever. It was just kind of a like, well, it happens or it doesn't, you know.
Oh, the 4th of July recap.
4th of July recap.
Remember much of that one.
You don't remember fuck all.
You don't remember.
I don't remember 4th of July.
Yeah, that was when Threads came out. Nick was super amped for Threads, and
and now it
Everyone
just
stopped
sucks.
using it.
and now it's
Yeah.
it's dead. And then Meta keeps pushing it up. It keeps popping up on Facebook.
Oh, I click it all the time because there's like a neat photo on it, and then it's like, oh, open the app. I'm like, God fucking damn it!
I don't want the app. Just show me the rest of
Yeah,
this
I wanted the
conversation.
rest of this picture. That's all I fucking wanted. Ugh.
What? Just use your words.
Mason
Damn it, we're on
jar,
an audio
please.
show.
Well,
Mason
see,
jar,
now I
thank
have
you.
some Twitter clout, so Bird App's okay.
Bird
See.
app, okay.
Episode 7 is when I got my trailer from Eric Gentry.
Hold on, scroll up just a hair.
To what?
Fiber optic and
So, episode 6, I see the thumbnail is Nick's Jeep.
That was when he had first dropped it off.
Scroll down a little bit. The next one is his Jeep. The
Oh,
top is slightly lifted off, so I immediately knew
Number
what
11
that one is.
Yeah. Number 7 is when I got my trailer from Eric Gentry. And did I install the fiber here, or you got yours? I don't
That was
remember.
probably mine.
It was probably
I'll bet.
yours, yeah.
Because there's also the Keychron.
And you got your new keyboard then, yeah. Number 8 is when Creed announced their new summer tour cruise combination
yeah.
thing.
And Nick almost died on a
And I got
biking trip.
lost.
And Nick got lost on his biking trip.
Yeah.
It's the last time he's ever rode that bike.
No.
One of them.
No, but number 9 is when Marcus took his drone out to the Amish buildings and stuff.
Oh,
Marcus, this
I need
is
to go out and visit them again.
number 9 is the only thumbnail. Marcus is like, hey, maybe not that one because
They're
it's.
such good people.
But the thumbnail's a little bit weird.
the thumbnail's a
They're
little bad.
strapped.
Yeah. That one, he's like, maybe not that. I'm like, it's too late. It's already up. Nobody watches
Let's
this.
see. 10 was the
10 was
time.
RC
Apparently,
Fest.
that's just
Andy-
my episode.
Yeah.
'cause-
the Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid story.
Yeah.
Fuck
the best.
me.
If you guys want to go to the YouTube page and go to shorts, you'll hear the
Kool-Aid
shortened
story.
version of the Kool-Aid story.
Yeah.
I had to show that to Chloe.
Oh,
I'm
God.
like, hey.
You're like, in case you thought I was dumb, here it is.
She's like, I was like, this is just what happens when my intrusive thoughts win. Back when I was like 10 years old.
Girls be like, I dyed my hair blue because my intrusive thoughts. Guys are like, what if
I
I poured
dumped the Gatorade down the air conditioning vents.
What if I poured my Kool-Aid everywhere? They're like,
we get fucking ants.
we get fucking ants.
Oh, shit.
Number 11 was when I towed Nick's Jeep up to Minnesota and the roof just flew right the fuck off of it immediately.
Yes, sir.
Because there's clips in the front and bolts in the back. Well, there was no bolts in the back, so when it slid, once you got moving, the
It
wind
caught
caught
air
it.
and went
It lifted the clips and threw it right off the Jeep.
Yep.
So on the side of the road to drag this roof back up on the trailer, take it back home, re-bolt it down, all that stuff.
And apparently I
And
I might have chipped my tooth.
That was when you started doing your tree. No,
Yeah.
teeth was just unrelated. You guys just
Oh,
talked
okay.
about dentists and talk shit. For
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
2-hour episode with like 10 minutes of content. But
we just talked about teeth.
Nick just shit talked to the local dentist for like half of it.
I remember that.
Because I think
when I was
Nick had a
switching.
toothache
Yeah.
that like timeline or whatever, and like
Yeah.
you went to like 2 different dentists, and they were both being a pain in the ass or whatever.
No, I found
Or
one that was like
you found
actually-
a good one.
Yeah.
But we talked about all
Dentists
the other ones.
be like.
Yep.
Episode 12, the downfall of Linus Tech Tips. That
That's
is
a
our
good one.
biggest episode, 465 views.
You know what's kind of sad?
Life,
Besides that,
taxes.
besides that, I have like just not watched him at all since that episode came out.
You're just a hater.
I'm just not a hater. It's just I don't really give a fuck anymore. You ever
It's-
get that with like certain YouTubers? You're like, oh fuck yeah, they posted a video, and then like one day you're just like, I'm sick and fucking tired.
That
of
was
you.
me with
That's-
Rooster Teeth before they died.
That's
Well,
burnout.
yeah.
That's just what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just like, this is cool. Anyway.
And now I'm bored.
Kind of, yeah. That's kind of just what happens. Episode 13. That was just me and Andy. That was the day it was extremely hot. The ceiling sweat, it filled the ceiling fan. It filled the ceiling fan full of water so bad the light went
out.
flicker
Yeah.
violently as soon as I turned it on. So we had just the studio lights, which are still relatively new at that point. Just those. I had to dial the camera way out to get it to even stick so I could see it on video or not.
Man, back when we had technical difficulties.
And that's when Andy told the dryer story.
The dryer story. I remember the dryer story. Yeah, we almost got concussions that day.
Should
Brother, I've gotten so many. Why do you think I am the way that I am?
Did you show her that short? Because that might explain some more.
Actually, I think
There's
we
only
talked
like,
about
there's
it.
only like
You
4
should
or
just-
5 on
Yeah.
there. No.
Send her the link. To
No,
the
she said she's
podcast.
watching episodes. I'm
Oh,
like, oh
no.
no.
Fuck.
Oh no.
She's gonna leave.
Yeah.
Oops.
Episode 14 was when Chicago sued Kia because their cars were
Oh,
too easy
yeah?
to steal.
We love that.
Funny enough, they sued Glock later.
They just sue people like, hey, your stuff, I don't like it, and then just sue them. Fuck. Episode 15 is when
Burger King.
I
foot
must have.
lettuce.
I've
This
left
is when
already.
you just left to go
Yeah.
towards Maine.
Because
it's hard to
that
believe.
picture, I was in Pennsylvania.
I believe so. And
so.
I changed
That
the
was
thumbnail.
definitely before New York. Yeah.
I changed the thumbnail to talk about Boston baked beans.
Because I
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
know what
'cause
the
we
fuck
talked
about
about
the beans. Yeah.
we talked about beans.
Yeah, so we
for
must have
long.
recorded that Thursday.
We
I
did.
left
You left.
Friday.
We did.
So this would have been like Saturday. I sent that picture.
Saturday
and
or
you
Sunday.
upload it on
I stole it and then
Tuesday, yeah.
photoshopped a can of beans into it.
Fucking
Do you remember what that
beans.
was?
It was a Rocket Man. He had a rocket. He had a rocket head, and he was holding something green.
Okay.
Hold on, I can find it pretty quick.
Yeah, I bet you can find it pretty quick.
Yeah, it was one of the. It's a famous fiberglass statue. There's a lot of them all around the country.
Yeah, I mean that'd be 8 months ago. So yeah, that would have been
Yeah, I
early
forget what the,
early September of 23. 23?
So
Yeah.
it's a burger dude. My bad.
Burger
Oh,
dude?
I'm thinking of the guy in Wilmington, Illinois.
Okay.
He's the one with the rocket head, and he's holding a green rocket.
Sure.
This is a burger dude with 2 burgers in each hand.
Yes, it really is. Okay. Yeah, that's the same picture. I just thumbnailed baked beans over it. 'Cause we're talking about baked
Because I
beans.
didn't know Boston was
Boston
known
baked
for fucking beans, nor do I give a fuck about fucking beans.
I don't think you ever had some Boston.
No,
baked
I
beans.
never. I drove to Boston. There was so much traffic. I said, "Fuck this! I'm driving from
Left.
Boston to Burlington, Vermont tonight because fuck your traffic."
That's
bro.
actually the best thing you ever did.
Yeah. And then I went to the campsite that I stayed at for 2 days and bought your cars and waited for you guys to fly in and shit. I'm like, this is nice. I like this.
This is nice. Fuck,
I just hung around in the city, washed my clothes, fucking bought some cars. I'm like, yeah, I'm just chilling now.
Yeah.
That was my one relaxing day of the whole trip, I think.
Pretty much. The next day or the next episode is 16, how we buy cheap cars, where we scrolled through all of our Craigslist ads and Facebook Marketplace finds and kind of just talked about like
Is that the only one under an hour?
probably.
Probably.
I think so.
Because we were just because we filmed like 15, 16, 17 all within like a week.
Yeah.
Because 17 was on Thursday, maybe it was even Wednesday. 16 would have been like Tuesday.
Yeah,
Like
that's
there was
right.
zero time in between. We're just like, because we're gonna be
We
gone.
need something.
We're gonna be
Yeah.
gone for 2 weeks. Like to keep it weekly. Fuck
We
it,
just
we'll
needed a filler episode.
We'll record an extra one or whatever. So we just talked about Facebook Marketplace and like, here's what I look for in cheap cars, and then apparently I didn't look for titles good enough because an episode. Well, foreshadowing. So 17 was our last one before we actually left. We kind of discussed what the general plan was, what we expected, what we didn't expect. 18 was after we got back. That was the We Survived trip highlights.
That's one of the betters.
That would
that
be,
and the Washington trip one.
those would be
Probably.
S tier episodes right there.
Oh
just
yeah,
from like
easily.
a lot of people listen to it to like, You did what? You
Yeah.
went where?
Yeah.
And we kind of
If
just
you
covered.
if you'd rather watch or listen to the podcast than watch the actual movie, then I
Yeah.
would say do those.
Well, and then we had
definitely.
that one. We had someone who spotted the sign.
we had a guy
on-
outside of Detroit who spotted
Yeah.
the logo in the car and commented on one
Oh
of the
yeah,
shorts.
QR code.
that's right.
He probably doesn't. He doesn't listen.
No.
Still,
No.
Good
if
for
you do,
that guy.
fucking,
Did find
if
it.
you do comment on this episode, and I hope we see it, then we'll shout you out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
man.
Absolutely.
unlikely, but yeah, still.
We put our
ep-
logo up on that one.
Oh, we put it up everywhere.
Trail.
But at the head
Oh,
of the trail.
yeah,
the
the start of
Boundary Pond.
Yeah, Boundary
Yeah,
Pond.
QR code and everything.
Yeah, they probably scraped it off and replaced it with like
Probably.
a duck sticker. Or
They
something.
probably do every now and
There
I'm
was some cool
sure.
stickers there though, but
yeah.
episode 19 is when I went to register the Honda that I bought
And got fucked.
Worse.
I walk into the DMV and they're like, I'm like, hey, here to register this car, and they're like,
Yeah,
Nope.
you need to do a what was it called?
A revision title?
No,
no,
you needed to go to the dude.
I had to go to like a specialist guy.
Yeah.
And he only works
And then-
like part time or something.
Yeah, and then episode 20 apparently you found out that
Was when I went
you
to
can't
that guy.
do fuck all.
I went there and the lady there is like, we can't do shit for this. I'm like, what
Well,
should I do?
poo.
I literally go like, okay, what should I do next? They're like, get your money back. I'm like, it's fucking
It's
from
across the
Vermont.
country.
I'm like, I can't just do
Yeah,
that. They're like,
not applicable.
there's no like, oh, you should talk to these people and
Mm-hmm.
further this case. It's like they're like, fucking not my problem. 21 Broken Shafts, the only episode
was-
title that someone else has given me. Other than that, I'm just making all these up.
That was Customer Appreciation Day at Badlands, I believe.
Because
Because we had extended writing
Yes.
hours. That's why
This
we're
would be
on
like
Yes.
October or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And then it was it must have been a week later.
The next
I fixed
week.
my shock. Yeah, I overnighted stuff through complete
From Japan?
It was a shock stud that bolted through the tab on my axle, and then I was able to go to Iowa. And this was what I said was the last trip before Hangover Run. This is where after this trip I cut out all the rear of the
Yeah.
Jeep and started prepping for tons.
Yeah.
Tons and 40s.
Yeah, 22 is when you almost rolled the Jeep. You didn't, but it was
pretty fucking close.
I think you hit the cage off the ground. I guess that counts as
And
a roll.
I hung it up on a tree.
I would say
I
that-
was, and the only reason I shut the engine off was because I had a cooler in my passenger seat, which was leaking. But I
All
also
over
had my
you.
fuel cell.
Yeah, and you thought it was a fuel
technically in my
cell?
back seat, so I heard water flowing. I'm like, oh shit! Like, shut it off.
Yeah, whatever
And I'm
it
like,
is.
Oh, it's just the cooler. We're good.
Yeah.
Yep.
23 is when Marcus
Aw,
realized that his car
23.
knocks and clatters and makes a bunch of weird noises and stuff.
It
So
still does.
He's like, is it blown up? I'm like, no, it's fine. Just don't be hard. Just expect it to blow up at some point.
Nah.
Episode 24. Ooh, Recovery
Oh.
Boys.
Was that one that was the fuck up?
This is the one I had done.
You were
trying to
doing
think-
something in your computer.
I had done
room.
something on my computer. I don't know if I'd set my wheels and pedals up for something. I must have forgot to plug in the box that converts the audio to my computer to save it. I didn't check the audio beforehand like I normally do. So we recorded like a 2-hour podcast that was awesome.
Oh yeah, it
Yes.
was a good podcast.
And then I pull up to edit it, and there's just no audio.
Well, no.
Yes.
You didn't pull up to edit it. I
It
remember
was
you.
like the moment we got home.
Yeah.
No, because I pulled it up. I edit it as soon as you guys leave. So I pulled it up to edit it, and I'm like,
Oh,
hey guys,
no.
there's no audio. And you guys are like, yeah, right. Because we joke about it every once in a
Oh, yeah.
while, like, oh, it won't record.
now we have backups.
And I'm like, no, it's actually just gone.
Yeah. Also, this is the episode I explained that the Patreon chat was mad at me because I didn't have didn't have any recovery points on the front of my Jeep, and I'm like, yank it by the axle, you bunch of pussies.
So it's like a
Quit
funny
driving
double
like a
entendre
Sally.
meaning, you know.
Yeah.
It's,
Yep.
and yeah, we just lost all the audio to it. I'm like, well, so we recorded again on like either Friday or Saturday, I think. I can't remember.
it was
I think it was like
Saturday.
Saturday at noon or something.
Yeah.
It was a weird like
Yes.
Yeah.
We
the whole
tried to-
the whole episode we're like, well,
And
we
I
talked
think
about
we
this.
talked about this.
Yeah. That sucked,
It was
but
weird.
Yep.
Hey, it's
episode-
only happened once out of an entire year.
But
of us
now we have
doing this.
backups too.
now
so.
and after that I bought a backup
Yeah.
digital recorder, so it's capturing it completely separately from everything else.
Yeah.
Because if we lose video, that sucks. But if we lose audio, that's useless.
Yeah, we're fucked.
So
exactly.
episode 25, semi-truck stories.
Yeah, my
This was-
first loaded legal mile where I almost fucking plowed over
Murdered
some
somebody.
fucking old
Yup.
people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, almost
Love that.
destroyed some people.
Yeah.
26, the coolest guy in the world.
That's
This
a good episode.
That
I think.
was a good
Oh, I
episode.
can't
Like the story of him is cool if you
Yeah.
don't know it already.
The story of who, Andy?
I forget his name.
He's
From Australia. He
Yes.
rode his bike.
Yeah.
He flew to LA, bought a dirt bike.
Yes.
Bought a spare set of tires, rode all the way down to Baja,
Mexico.
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 Joined the Baja 1000 and then was helped throughout the entire race and finished the race.
Oh, yeah, basically by himself.
By
with just
himself.
a little bit of extra.
Yeah, and like I had a lot of like strangers helping, like other pit crews and stuff helping him along the way and shit.
I'm actually gonna try to pop up to catch his name because it is a very
Very
strange
cool
name.
dude.
Volter Jan van Dijk.
Yeah,
That's
very
what it
cool
is.
dude.
I knew it was a very.
You think
strange
I could
name.
remember that, brother?
Hold on,
Von Dijk.
Brother.
After that, we moved to talk about future cars and spring plans for Andy's Cobra. Hey, it's spring.
Hey, that was back when I thought I would be I would have
employed?
had some some
job?
income. Yeah,
A job?
And then that was a month into my unemployment.
Yeah. And you're like, oh no, I'm poor.
I didn't know there was 5 months ahead of that being unemployed.
Yeah, that was a bit different than what we expected, but
Yeah.
27 was when we started, or when at least I started my hangover run prep. So this would be like probably November, or
At least
this would be
November.
either the end of October or the start of November for the most part, because this is when I started to build the trailer and work on the truck.
Yeah. 5 weeks before hangover run.
It's plenty of time. It always is.
Yeah.
So I had to do. We talked about like I think I'd finished the trailer here, and that's when I
Yes.
started on the truck.
Yes.
So
So
this
you wanted
would
to
this
get
would
the
be
trailer done before you started working on
this
the
would
truck.
be the end, like middle of November probably
Yeah.
then, because finishing the trailer was pretty easy and fun. We did a whole bunch of cool stuff for that.
Oh, all that fucking wiring.
A lot of wiring, but the wiring is it still works.
All done.
28. Everything we know about GTA 6,
And we still don't have fucking GTA 6.
It's not going to come out till
Brother,
like,
we're
late
gonna be
next
saying
year.
that for another
I'm,
year and a
I'm
half.
just saying it.
That's
Come
like
on.
there's a meme all the time. It's like we got blank before GTA 6, and it's just like the most ridiculous shit.
Yeah, love that shit.
29, the worst game launch ever.
I vaguely remember
the
that.
day before, they like canceled the entire game servers and
Oh,
everything
yes.
like 3 days after it launched.
less than a week. They're like, this sucks so bad.
It's so funny.
Episode 30, the Christmas special.
Probably do. I mean, that's
wow.
wholesome esque.
Now we're getting into the point where we kind of remember these
I remember
a little bit
30.
now.
I remember
Yeah.
because I went to Walmart and spent like $150 on decorations.
And then we tore them down immediately.
And then we tore them down immediately after.
Got y'all your sweaters.
Yes.
Nick wears his.
Nick still wears
religiously.
his.
Love that
I,
shit.
you know what's funny? I almost wore mine today.
How? It's like 80
Bastard.
degrees outside.
Well,
On the
because I
bike.
put
I guess.
I figured it was going to be cold on the way home, and if it wasn't, I could always toss my backpack.
I do be wearing my work sweater in the morning. It'd be
That's-
chilly.
that's
It's
fair.
been fucking.
It has
I
been
guess
fucking
a lot of
cold in the
dew.
morning.
A lot of dew in the
Yeah.
mornings.
I guess
too,
when you
yeah.
guys like drive to work, posers.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know what temperature it is. Like the 15 feet between your back door and the shop door. Yeah,
The amount of times I'll like walk to work and be like,
damn,
I'll
it's
like-
chilly. Oh
I'll-
wait, now I'm inside.
I'll literally be like, was it like Joe will come here in the morning? I'm like, was it nice out? He's like, fuck, I don't know. I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm like, let's
Yeah,
go
I have
check.
15
left
feet.
my house
Yeah, so
in
we-
48
I go
days.
walk back outside. I'm like, oh, it is kind of nice. Let's open the doors.
Yeah, shit.
Episode 31 is our final prep before we actually went to the hangover run. Got a lot of little stuff. That was when I got the toolbox finalized. We got
Oh, yeah.
all the
Yep.
stuff for the truck.
Which
Probably
speaking
still
of
not
that,
done, actually. Like,
Speaking of that,
What?
your little toolbox things. Thank God you decided to put those in because what the fuck was leaking when
my can of brake fluid
Yes.
apparently just started pouring out the one day all by itself without me knowing. So we went to strap the Honda down for Rallycross.
Oh, yeah.
One of those bins was full of brake fluid.
Yep.
Oh, neat.
I'm like, oh.
What did you
So
do
just-
with that, by the way? Just toss it?
It's just sitting on the floor by my toolbox.
fuck it.
I just like dumped it out into the dumpster because fuck the dumpster.
Fuck the
Fair.
dumpster.
Yeah.
What a great band name.
No. No.
Fuck the
Our
dumpster.
fucking-
52 views on the final prep and 28,
28
on the actual. Like that's the entertaining episode.
That's
Shit.
such a strange backwards thing.
Yeah,
Back when you had to
goddamn.
break into your own fucking
Yeah,
truck
that
because you forgot
was-
the keys.
Oh,
I
that was
didn't
such a good
forget
clip.
them. I put them in
Okay.
the wrong truck.
Well,
Because what had happened was it was sleeting ice down in the morning. My younger brother, because his truck was broken several times, still was driving my dad's.
is it still broken?
Depends. I mean,
yes.
it works. Yes, but he was driving my dad's 6.7 diesel. and it's like
almost brand new truck.
literally
Yeah.
almost
is a brand new
And
truck.
I'm like, hey, I can either max out my Ranger towing this in the sleet and ice, or we could take that one. He's like, yeah, let's take the other one. So we switched trucks, but the keys for my crawler were
See?
still in the truck.
All I hear is a lot of fucking yapping.
You should have showed up.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I had shit to do.
Yeah, you can't talk about yapping if you
No,
didn't.
you took
No.
Michael instead.
There was
Shut
room
up.
in
I
mine,
know.
Shut
bitch.
up. Anyway, 33 was CES and the 4E series TI Super Ultra Super
Tie.
Super-
Tie.
Tie.
It's when we were. It's when we.
It's yeah, because
learned
it's
that.
pronounced tie as in titanium and not TI as
Yeah.
everyone's ever said it.
Yeah.
Episode 34, the S24s were announced and stuff, and this is when I submit my picture for the Total Off-Road Podcast giveaway.
And won.
And
And
won.
still haven't. This is 4 months
Nope.
ago, and you still have not.
I do have it.
Oh.
He sent it to me like the week before Crawler.
The
or
appreciation
Complete
day?
Off-Road Open House.
Gotcha. Yeah, because you were talking about like I should just send him a message and have him bring it, but then we didn't go. Thank
Yeah,
God.
I was
I was
about-
thinking about that when I was listening to the episode.
What did
Yeah.
you win?
When they
I want a
announced it?
Crawler Off-Road synthetic winch rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
still-
when he takes
it's in my-
out his synthetic rope, I'm gonna get his Badlands.
My
you know,
Badland
Harbor
brand,
Freight
yeah.
version.
Nice.
It's still sitting in a box on my floor. I haven't opened it because I know there's gonna be glitter everywhere. And if there's not,
It's glitter dicks too.
if there is, I'll be disappointed, and if there's not, I'll be disappointed. So either way, I lose. So I'll be
Hell
like,
yeah.
"Damn, does Steve care enough to give me glitter?"
Well,
dicks?
it's gonna be. Did he remember to give his assistant the glitter dick?
Did Nicole remember to fill it
Yeah.
with glitter dicks? So
Right.
we'll see about
Bush
that.
latte girl.
Yeah, but that's when I won. That was when I photoshopped my truck crawling on the moon. Ooh, I wonder if I can zoom in enough. I
Kinda.
can't. Damn. So there was a secret in this picture that none of them ever figured out.
What was the secret?
That I shadowed a dick into the rock that my
Oh
truck's
yeah, the
sitting on.
chode, the chode.
I was gonna mention it to him next time I get near those guys. I haven't talked to him, but like no one noticed because I shadowed it in.
Well, hey, when we
relatively
go
well.
to Good Evening Ranch on Labor Day, I
West
have the
Virginia.
yeah, Mount
you guys
Mama.
actually going?
I mean, maybe.
I am.
There's
That is my big trip planned. Yes.
Yeah, there's a
'Cause I'm-
legitimate chance we go to West Virginia.
Realistically, my Jeep should be done within the next month and a half.
Now, is that like an actual like crawling
Yeah.
event?
Yeah.
Oh well, it's
Yes and
Jeremy's hosting it, but a lot of people are trying to make it, especially a lot of East Coast guys who haven't made it out this way.
Gotcha.
We're
I
gonna
think
meet
you're gonna
kind
try
of in the middle-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
in West Virginia.
Mount
Yeah,
Mama.
9.5 hours, I believe, from my house. So
35 is when Andy thought he could build a garage at his house.
Get fucked.
yeah, 4 months later, I own
Yeah.
way better, honestly.
Yeah, and we were talking about that's when I decided the Honda was turning into a rally car
Yeah.
for sure. That was just like
Your AI image generation.
I just pulled up
Oh.
a bunch of random AI images.
Speaking of garages and such, at some point, soon-ish,
Here we
no.
go.
I would like
fuck.
for all of us to go out and check out the property.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
yeah,
prep.
I would love to.
If you guys have spare chainsaws, maybe do some cutting.
We have like 4 chainsaws.
Sick.
Said I could go borrow one.
Ask Michael. He's got like a dozen of them. You just gonna find out where they are because I don't know where
I
they
don't
are.
know. I
they
say like
run.
literally if like
They're-
I'm just
they're
hoping
great.
for a weekend and just like anything that's just makes no sense to be there. If we cut it that weekend, I can drag it out
Hey man,
by myself later.
I'm
Yeah.
cool with felling some fucking trees.
Yeah.
When you said felon, I'm like he's going to felony.
Oh,
felony tree felling.
So
Christ.
Criminal levels
at
of
some point,
tomfoolery.
relatively soon, next couple weeks maybe.
Yeah. 30
Rants and rule books.
Rants
What
and
the fuck
rule
was that one?
changes.
Oh, this is when he started looking into.
This is when I read the rule books,
Yeah.
probably because this would be like, this is when I read the SCCA rule book 35, 36.
Oh,
Milwaukee
that's
dropped
right.
theirs that says I can't compete because it's too narrow. And I was
now
like,
we know it's just a
And we
physics
still
challenge
compete.
platform,
Yeah.
brother.
Oh fuck!
That
I
was-
gotta work on painting that.
That was when Andy had ordered his truss for his Dana 60 because it was like tons time because Hangover Run was over. 37, we went over Chicago's awful crime rates and how they were shot like 170,000 rounds a year that got detected, let alone ones that didn't.
Right.
That was just like, we have nothing to talk about, so we'll throw some filler in.
Me.
One of the higher viewed episodes still, to be fair. 38 is when Andy started working at the solar plant.
Yeah, that would've been
That's right. I was
February.
wondering
So
what
we
the
kinda just-
fuck that was.
We kind of just
That's
talked about
February,
some stuff.
yeah.
Maybe 3 months ago, yeah.
You didn't break a skid
Well,
steer windshield
That's true.
So far.
so far.
Didn't break a panel. Well,
Well, a couple.
couple are cracked.
Less than the guy who was running it before me.
That's all. that
I'll
counts.
count that as a win.
Yeah.
And you tried so hard to be able to grade the ground smooth, and they just kept not letting you.
Yeah, I hated it.
He's like, I can smooth this out in like 5 minutes.
I've
And we're
worked
like,
for so many better companies since then. It's fucking crazy, dude. That was the worst, by far the worst company I've ever worked for.
That's crazy.
Oh, like deconstruction sucked to be at. This one just didn't give a fuck. They're like, we are making ass loads of money. We're not going to spend a dime of
They
it. Go
wouldn't.
fuck
They
yourself.
wouldn't let you give a fuck.
Yeah,
It's like-
literally. It's like, God
like,
damn.
not that they don't
dude.
care. They wouldn't let you care.
Like this solar farm is probably a couple $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
You pay me
Easily.
$1,500 a week, maybe.
Maybe.
And I can't even do like what I'm capable of.
Yeah,
Thanks.
please
Cool.
just let me try, damn it.
Ugh.
39 is when we talked about Helldivers 2. Marcus was real excited about that. Have you played it yet?
Nope.
Yep. Okay. That's what I thought. None of us have.
I'm hoping it goes on sale for Steam summer sale.
Yeah,
and then
maybe.
I'll pick it up. But I also need to finish Fallout, and then we started playing Farming Sim 2022.
Yeah.
Nightmare Fuel. Episode 40. Honestly, this was a great episode, and it got 10 views. Like, that disappoints me. We talked about welding up the truss on Andy's Dana 60.
Didn't I also come and work on the shipbox that weekend?
You were working on the car in the background
What
for a little
sliders
bit.
did we do?
Your axle truss.
No, hold on. There was because I was talking about doing sliders for my truck.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was talking about, Exofab and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And then we went to Texas Roadhouse afterwards.
Yeah.
And
that's
Marcus
true.
didn't get to go.
LOL nerd.
I haven't been to Texas Roadhouse in a hot fucking minute.
You guys went
Sucks
like
to be
the
you.
week after this.
Yeah.
Because in the comments of this,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure Joanne puts like Texas Roadhouse next week, and then you guys went.
Oh.
And we didn't get invited.
dick.
Number one fan.
Still
my
the
ass.
favorite.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
We should all
of
go
what?
to Texas Roadhouse again soon.
We should. We should
I'll
take
go-
Joanne.
Bachelor party.
That's not.
Yeah,
like I said, it's soon.
What,
Fuck.
what are we
yeah.
doing for your bachelor party?
That's next episode. We'll plan
yeah.
it out.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody get your worst ideas for
Top
next
golf
week.
at least.
Yeah.
The top?
Karting, Top Golf, and Texas Roadhouse sounds like a fucking
going
fantastic
I'm going
day.
karting.
Well, that's
in, like, 2
exactly what I was
weeks.
gonna say. So
Honestly, yeah.
Is there a strip club in there?
no,
There's plenty of them in Joliet. If we're going to
You can-
Joliet, we can make it happen.
You can bring your own.
I'll have them come to Top Golf and just everybody gets a show.
so where's the top?
This sucks so bad.
I dare you. I
No.
fucking dare you to ask that question when we go to Top Golf. So where,
Go to, like,
where do
excuse
I
me,
get
can
the
I talk
top
to your
at?
manager? I have a
You
couple
guys want to order
questions.
drinks or food? Yeah, I want to order the top.
Yeah,
You're like, so I understand the golf part.
Yeah.
I realize
the
the
menu.
golf
Sorry, I
part.
don't see top on your menu.
What is this, like Little Dickie's, like what, the interview or whatever that
Yeah.
fucking song is?
Oh, bitch, you want some hand? I knew you a nasty little shit.
Episode 41, The Death of Rooster Teeth. They
Nick's
finally
so
got...
sad about it.
I was. I mean, they
It was. He doesn't sound so sad about it.
they had it coming, but I still like
It was...
of them.
That was
They-
one of those I gave up on 10 years ago.
Yeah,
It's just...
they had a very good run when they were popular.
And they should have known when to call it quits.
Yep.
42 is when Andy fucked his arm up trying to reach inside the dashboard of his
Fucking
Super Duty.
sucked.
Thank God for that mini wrench, huh?
Yeah,
Your little one-handed
The little
ratchet.
puck wrench.
palm. It's a palm
ratchet.
Palm ratchet.
Palm
Yeah.
wrench,
Yeah.
whattever.
Yep.
Potato.
Yeah.
Yep.
Episode
RC crawling.
Episode 43 is when we talked about Chicago suing Glock.
Love frivolous lawsuits.
Chicago's been in like 3 episodes.
Because Chicago sucks.
Fucking sucks.
It sucks
And
so
sadly,
bad.
we have to abide by their bullshit.
Yeah, and then I think that's when we finalized the design for the Fit with the current livery that it has now. Repsol.
Apparently, we didn't have fuck all to talk about, but talked about a lot of shit on the next episode.
What, the Jeep Wrangler lowdown?
Yeah, I have no clue what the rest of the episode was, but we talked about it apparently for 2 hours.
Let's find out. Oh, we started doing memes. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. There you go. There
okay.
you go.
Okay. Yeah, wow, there really wasn't...
Jeep Wrangler.
We speculated on a bunch of shit.
Yeah, we just talked a bunch of shit. Okay.
Layout of a small PC for Nick, probably.
Yeah, that'd be...
Oh yes,
And trip
April
down
2nd,
memory
yeah,
lane,
that'd probably be
old
when you were
project
doing...
that
Jellyfin.
Don't
yeah.
regret selling.
Probably talking about... Oh, that's me talking about the sand rail.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah,
I
that's
still miss the sand rail.
I don't
update,
regret selling it.
Some dude bought that.
That is true. Did I tell you the rest of you guys that? Or
You
no?
told us. I don't know if it was on podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, the guy I sold it to another guy and gave him my number, and he's like, "Hey, what the fuck's the deal with this thing?"
Yeah, and Brian's like, I'm meticulous as fuck. Here's every detail you could ever possibly need.
here's every receipt that I bought years ago at this point, and here's everything I know about it with all my lists. And he's like, "Wow, this is great." He's like, "I see it says it runs on 93." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, he's like, "The guy told me he ran on 87 octane the whole time." I'm like,
Don't.
I'm like, "It's a built motor, like high compression race cam." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Don't run it on 87." He's like, "Yeah, that's a really good idea." It's
Yeah.
like,
No wonder it runs like poo. You gain fucking
well,
20 horsepower.
if all you do
probably.
is idle it around town,
Well,
I guess
yeah.
it doesn't matter. But I'm like,
Still.
I'm like, I definitely would run on 93, like for
Yeah,
sure.
especially like the spark plugs you have, I'm sure like
110 race gas.
Everything is
yeah, like it's good to go for like hot,
It'll-
better fuel.
like I don't think anyone drove that thing before or after I bought it as hard as I had.
Oh,
it.
fuck
God,
no.
yeah,
Because every time we took it to the trans builder, he would be like, "It's fine," and we would get it back. It's like it still pops out of
It's
gear.
fucked.
And the guy I sold it to, he's like, "It never popped out." I'm like, "No, you just
well,
He drove it
all
like a Sally.
like if you idle it around, yeah, it probably won't. But like by the time you get over the cam, if you're
yeah.
not
Oh,
in
exactly. Yeah.
it'll fucking
Maybe they didn't know there was a power band on it, and they never
That's-
got to the top half of
I
it.
believe that
Honestly,
entirely
yeah.
because it kind of like
It starts getting really loud in the power band, so understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like it's like, oh, I don't want to fucking piss off everyone around me. Whereas we're like, oh, all the RPM
Yeah.
till we can't no more.
Well, to get to town, I'm like, I have to drive 20 minutes anywhere. I might as well do it at 70.
Right.
Right.
So we talked about some random stuff there. 45. Oh, that's when I did my PC. Maybe Nick's was already before this.
Yeah, mine
yours
was a little before.
Yours was before April.
Mine,
That must
I built
have been,
mine in January,
That was-
February.
because that was when Andy gave me his graphics card out of his
Oh,
Yeah.
computer,
true,
and
true,
I'm like,
true, yeah.
what should I do with this?
And I proposed.
And you proposed to Caitlin.
Wow. Hi,
Yeah.
Caitlin.
We were talking about more chicken stuff. Apparently, you might have gotten your chickens then.
A month ago, yeah.
About a month ago.
You would have at least had
Yeah.
the first
yeah,
one.
that probably was
Yeah.
your when you got your first batch
Yeah.
right then. Maybe, or maybe that's when you ordered them.
No, you had to have gotten them. Or it
No,
was like it was coming.
No, I ordered the first batch in December.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that must be
I
when they
must
were,
have just
or they were
got 'em.
going to show up or something soon. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
episode 46, our D brand, a bunch of D bags. I like that title a lot. You guys all said they were. I said they wasn't. Now the internet doesn't care anymore,
Yep,
so it didn't
correct.
matter.
Some guy got 10 grand out of it. I was
Yeah.
thinking about that like 2 days ago. I'm like, damn. that'd be so cool.
You're like,
what the fuck?
Having
Yeah, I
Shit
could do a lot
Rash's
with
last
10
name would be
grand.
so cool.
Shit rash.
Episode 47 is when other Nick showed up.
I did listen to the first half of it because like before I showed up, basically.
He wanted to do our longest episode, so
It
it's like,
was-
all right.
It was
There's a lot of dead
it was
space.
way more tame before I got there.
Yes.
Yeah, because
When
by
I
the
got
time
there,
you
me
got
and Nick
there-
were going drink for drink, and he was also like
12
6 beers.
in.
He was
He was already
6
the-
beers deep before I got there. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, that's why it's off the rails is the first thing there. Yeah.
off the rails interview with a drunk Marine. Correct.
Pretty much. That's
It's a- yeah.
Yeah.
kind of just what
Yeah,
happened.
it was
there.
there was some good stories and shit though before I got there.
Yeah.
I was happy I listened to it.
If I was like super concerned, I probably could have cut that to like an hour and a half of crazy good entertainment.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of dead space in there.
is that for sure our longest?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Because I in the middle of the show I checked what the longest was.
Yeah,
I'm
it was like 2:15 or something.
I think
Or-
213 at our first one. I think was the longest
Yeah.
up until that point.
Fuck yeah.
48. Your Jeep finally sitting on tons. You just got your metal cloaks
Big
in and
flex
stuff.
test and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I'm pretty sure that's when Marcus really started to threaten the post office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because apparently the next one is Chimkins.
Yeah, that's a chicken update. That might be when they finally went into the 3
band
weeks
pen,
ago.
looks like,
Yeah, no, that's into the coop.
That might be when they first got into the coop.
Yeah, that was the first batch into the
And we didn't have much else to talk about apparently.
That's-
So it's like the whole thing's chickens.
Or well, see the problem is we record on Thursday, and then I don't think about it until Monday at like noon, and I'm like, what the fuck did we talk about? I'm just like, I'm like chickens. All right, like I just scroll through some pictures. I'm like, what do we have? I'm like, Andy brought his Jeep. All right, that's the one. Like, episode 50 is painting the rally car and blowing up an F-150.
Yeah.
That was after we'd done the first coats of white. Nick filmed the first one. It turned out so good. And then I sprayed the second one and fucked it all up.
And then only from there it got worse.
And then from there, there's a lot of fucking
I was
around.
trying to think. I was like, whose fucking F-150 did we blow up? And it was like
my grandpa's, yeah.
Andy's
Any
grandpa's
update on
took a
that?
Shit.
I messaged a guy in Joliet like 5 times because it's a real it's a running and driving truck with some deer damage.
Okay.
I'm like, perfect.
Yep.
It runs and drives. I can sell a good transmission, good rear end. I can sell everything else and take the good motor.
Sure.
Yep.
Has not responded to me once.
Just show up at his fucking house.
I don't have his address. Like,
Just drive around until you find a junk F-150. How hard could it be?
It does. It's a green truck with a white hood and no passenger side.
Okay, that's-
headlight.
yeah, that's
I
oddly-
could probably find it.
You probably could find
But
it.
either way, I'm like, I pretty much gave up on that. I tried for 2 weekends trying to message him. So there's another guy in Pekin. I might pick up this weekend.
Cool.
So or at least go check it out because the trans is bad in it. So I want to like go check everything
yeah.
on the engine.
Yeah.
And then be like, hey, I'll come back during the week with my truck and trailer and
Take the whole thing.
here we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Sweet.
Yeah.
So that
Damn.
was when we painted the white on the Honda. Next up, scrolling to these bottom two. These are the most recent two of the reveal of the Honda.
Don't even say
Of the-
featuring special guest. with 51.
Oh, no.
that was Caitlin's episode.
That's the first part of the
That was
description,
Caitlin's
though.
episode, yeah.
Caitlin had showed up to fill in for Andy because he's...
Because I listened to that one this week. I was like, hell yeah, fucking get caught up with what you guys bullshitted about, and also listen to our,
listen to us talk shit
second
about you.
guest. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Second guest, not including Blue, who's just hanging around somewhere.
She always be
Under the
hanging
table.
around.
Yeah, she's under the table
Speaking
chilling.
of that, when's your next union meeting?
Every third
third.
Thursday.
Every third Thursday.
Third Thursday or third of the month?
Third Thursday.
Okay. See, I thought it was the third Thursday of the month.
Well,
every
yeah,
time.
it is. Every third Thursday of the month.
Okay, I thought it was every...
But then we also skip July and August because that's we just do that.
You're
I
like,
don't
good
know.
because it's hot outside.
Yeah. Well, and that, like it's the most working month, so it's in the middle of the work season. You don't want to fucking stay out till 10 o'clock on a Thursday.
So the 20th is your next. That's a third.
He doesn't know
Of
that.
June, possibly,
Yes.
yeah. Most likely.
He doesn't know those things.
I have the thing. I'll let
Yeah.
you know.
Can we invite Joanne?
Well, if I wanted to be here.
Fuck you.
What the fuck?
Let me finish these numbers. We're at 51 out of 52, damn it. We're so close. And you guys are
I haven't ranted yet.
You don't get to.
Fuck.
Episode 52, our first rallycross competition. This would have been last week's episode, which apparently we spoiled everybody's plans because they wanted to show up with the cake for the 1 year celebration and they thought it was last week.
Yeah, we did. We've learned this. Like you'll hear it. I'm sure.
You'll hear some of it. Maybe
They
but-
surprise us today, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, hey."
Even
Go
I
cake.
didn't know about it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good because normally you know.
Yeah, I looked around. I'm
did.
like,
What?
bitch. Oh yeah, I was like,
Fucker.
what the fuck's happening?
I was like, who
who's
the
walking
fuck
here
came
right
in?
now?
Is this your roommate?
Yeah, I'm like, is my roommate here? I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no, it's them. But like 52 is the end of the year, 53 is the start of the year. So I'm like,
Yeah.
well, we'll do it at the
Right.
start of the year, and then I can have 52.
Are you gonna make this like season 2?
No, that's too much work.
Okay, fair enough.
We're still on host camera anyway. I don't know. 52, 66 views. Everybody seems real happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled with the
A
performance.
lot of good feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good feedback. Was that feedback you put in our general Discord chat?
Yes.
That was from the Fit page, or
The one where the guy posted,
Dan.
yeah, he's like, hey, I saw this weekend or whatever.
where he saw my car out on
Yeah.
the track. That was in the Rallycross Builds and Tricks page.
Ah, okay.
Somebody else was talking about their episode of their thing.
Yes, I saw. Yeah,
they were doing
yeah,
like
that's what it
fit
was.
versus
Yep,
fit
yep,
or
yep.
whatever.
I forgot what the page.
And someone else
the
is like,
group
I
was.
saw this one over the weekend. I'm like,
You're like,
that's me.
raise your hand. It's me. Hello.
Did you shout yourself out on there or no?
I put, I didn't do anything crazy. I just like, hey, that's me. And then put a picture of my car there.
Oh,
Dope.
But I'm just like, I did the Leonardo DiCaprio, like, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
me. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Like, that's me right there.
Hell yeah.
And they seem to like that. And then, the Milwaukee region rallycross page, I posted to their rallycross builds.
The whole episode?
Yeah. Well, I posted the link to the episode.
Gotcha.
but
Okay.
I posted that to the Milwaukee region page, the rallycross tips and tricks and builds page, and then the total off-road page.
Nice.
I'm just like, here's something different. Like,
We might have got like 10 from each, apparently.
I think we
so.
got like 30 from the Milwaukee region, probably like 10 from each of the other ones, maybe,
Right.
and then 2 from the total off-road one because
Yeah.
Jeremy already listens.
Yeah, fair. Good point.
And he's like, so maybe we got a couple from there, but be interesting to see.
Yeah.
We had a couple of interesting comments. We had
yeah.
the guy who was leading my class in the Blue Fiesta commented.
Oh yeah, dude,
Oh,
that thing's
sick.
so sick.
Yeah, that thing he hauls ass in that thing. I'm just like,
I want to go
damn.
for a ride along in it.
Just so
Yeah.
you know,
Shit
we
my
got
pants.
stock class is going to be bigger this next time.
Well, his is
That's what
faster.
she
Yeah.
said.
Luckily, you have no competition for first place, but
Nope.
we're gunning for third.
Yeah.
Nope. Probably not. Nope. Don't have enough power for third. Well, again, your stock all-wheel drive. He's
Oh
not
yeah,
front-wheel
that's true.
drive,
He's
so-
front wheel. I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you bring like a Focus RS or something,
Hey.
get dicey with it, but
That'd be sick.
that would be so much
Let
fun.
me just find 30
Well, wait.
grand.
What's
still.
what's your brother's cruise, Nick? Is that front wheel?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's front wheel.
There you go, Nick.
There
Let's
you go.
go.
You can take down a
1.4
Fiesta.
turbo, baby.
It does have a turbo. That's a
It's
win.
got a turbo. I wonder want to Google the specs on that.
It's slow as shit.
2014.
Doesn't matter. It's just going to be to the
CVT,
rev
I'm pretty
limiter.
sure.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's
Oh,
a 6-speed.
fuck.
Yeah, because the shift got
2014
denied, remember?
2014 Cruise
funny
LTZ.
enough,
2014?
fucking Total Off Road Patreon for this week was talking about paddle shifters on CVTs, and I was like, "That's hilarious." One, because my girlfriend's 15
To say Subarus have that.
Cross Trek has paddle shifters on a CVT, and also we were bullshitting about CVTs.
It simulates
So
like
gross.
8 gears too, or something stupid.
I don't even know.
The
honestly.
1.4 turbo is 138 horsepower.
Let's fucking go.
That's depressing.
What's your fit?
Hold on.
Like
like
150?
110 or something.
Oh, I thought it was more than that.
The 2-liter diesel is 264 foot-pounds of torque, though. That's actually kind of
brother.
nuts. With overboost. I don't know what the fuck that is. It sounds cool, though.
Piss.
Huh?
Hold on.
I think
I'm
okay, whatever.
I apparently stock at 165.
That's not that much.
It's not a lot.
And Andy had 112 apparently.
Had
Sport. Apparently, you have to do valve adjustments on these Honda engines.
Really?
So apparently, I could be losing 109 horsepower out of the 1.5. The Turbo Cruise at 0.1 less liter only makes like 30 more horsepower with a turbo. That's kind of depressing.
Turkey.
Honda Motors just built different, to be fair.
Hey, you got that VTEC.
But
man.
apparently, there's like a valve adjustment you can do that might like help it a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research and see if I can.
Well, on
get...
mine, yours
No. I just want to do some research, see if I can't get a little bit more pep out of her.
Probably not. to be
Probably
fair.
not.
That's why they put a variable valve train on the next ones.
Yeah.
That's what Michael's car has. He'll be working circles around you.
Yeah, I know.
He's already rally crossing in the yard at home.
Oh no!
He's like, if you just turn it and stand on it, this thing will fucking whip circles.
God
It's like,
damn it.
oh no.
Fucking hell! Okay, Michael can get second, and I'll get third.
Fuck you. You think you're getting third?
Bitch, I'll whoop your ass. I'll fuck you up like the post office.
Andy's
Brother,
willing to
I
roll
have
his
nothing
car.
to. I'm not good. I don't care to not drive this thing anymore. And
If-
I have a
hey.
manual, so I get to choose what gear I'm
If
in.
you put it
It's
on the
not
trailer,
faster.
I'll send it into the fucking trees.
I
for all
I can
care.
haul 3 of them bitches. Let's go.
Probably honestly fit 4. The Honda's pretty small.
Honestly, yeah, I might be able
You
to.
literally-
If we got one hanging off, whatever has more overhang on the
We'll put it
back-
this way. On
We'll
my,
have to
my
get
car
some
trailer.
Yeehaw Lads banners to fit all 4 cars
fuck.
hauling up the highway.
Put it this way, my car is so small. On my car trailer, we were debating on putting the golf cart on there too. On my 16-foot car trailer, we're like,
Yeah.
we could probably.
Are your
fit-
parents bringing that, or they want me to?
Well, we were talking about it. We weren't
Okay.
sure for sure, but
I was like, if not, I can definitely do that.
Well, if you're gonna bring your 44-foot trailer for
Well,
your one car,
honestly, I'm thinking Marcus's, mine, and Michael's. If my depending on what Michael wants to do, but
I don't know yet. We'll have to talk about that at some
they're
point.
probably fuck. Will it fit sideways? How long? Is
My
it?
fit or the
no
golf
the
cart?
golf cart?
Oh, easily.
It'll fit. It'll fit
Yeah.
sideways.
Yeah, it's not very big.
Okay.
It's only like probably 7 foot wide.
Sick. That'll work.
Yeah, but I'm like, damn, we can put it
It'll-
sideways
it'll
on my
be,
trailer.
Are you all spending the night then?
Well,
I
I'll come
would
with tomorrow
like
morning.
to,
Well,
but
yeah.
There's practice Saturday and event on Sunday. I will be there both days because my parents will be staying there. So unless I break something Saturday, I have to go home.
I
and
brought it
fix
up to Chloe. I'm like, hey, they are spending the night there, so maybe we'll be there like half the day Saturday.
We could throw a tent out and you can
But yeah.
fucking do whatever it is you do out there.
gross. You're not fucking in the communal tent.
It's gonna be sticky out there.
Ew.
I have my own tent. I need a.
In his pants.
I need a.
Damn.
This makes this next line. This makes this next line sound really bad. I need a replacement pole for my tent.
Oh no! Yours,
I think
does
they
yours
make pills for
unscrew
that.
or what?
Fuck.
Jesus Christ!
I hate this bullshit.
Again, if you're here from the Rallycross pages, I'm
so
so
sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry.
I
swear-
understand if you don't listen to any more of these.
Just
Next-
come back in a month if you made it this far when we
Hey,
talk about the next
Next
event.
week there'll be a ton of good content about me working on my car.
That's
so
fair.
Yeah.
and we're finishing the exhaust on Michael's car and all sorts of cool stuff.
Hell yeah.
But this week we had cake.
We had cake.
That's
and we
cool.
got to eat it too.
That's about all
By
I can
the
say.
ocean. Oh.
No, I
No.
fucking hate that
All right.
song.
I think.
I like.
Does that mean it's time to end this?
Yeah, let's get the
Okay.
fuck out of here.
Damn.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye.
See you for the next year, baby.
Woo! Season 2.